All right.
Blue?
No explanations. Keep reading. No explanations. No
Yeah.
explanations. No explanations. Just go. Keep reading.
Why are we doing
Right.
this to JB?
Chapter 2. Author's note. Thanks to Bloody Tears 666 for helping me with the chapter. BT dub preps. Stop flaming my story. Okay.
And on that note, welcome to another episode of Adventure University.
The next day, I woke up in my bedroom. It was snowing and raining again. I opened the door of my coffin and
I mean, if we
blood
had any
from-
people watching, they're gone now.
I took out my giant MCR t-shirt that I used for pajamas. Instead, I put on a black leather dress, a pentagram necklace, combat boots, and black fishnets. I put on 4 pairs of earrings in my pierced ears because that is needed for exposition, and put my hair in a kind of
strange
messy
amount of
bun.
girls that dress like that in high school.
Are you done?
I got 44 more chapters.
Nope,
so
we're not
you-
doing this. Welcome to
Shut
Adventure
up.
University, guys. My name is JB. I am your host. Please ignore whatever the shenanigans were that was just happening because we're not doing whatever that is.
If there is a break time, I'm keeping this up, and we will continue to read this.
No, we're not going to do that.
What is happening?
Couple of quick announcements. Just in case you didn't know, Black Unicorn Magics is our sponsor for tonight. Please, if you have cosplay needs, if you have things, little things that you want for your game, please go to not Sunkiss. Please go to Black Unicorn Magics on Etsy, and also use our.
That better?
We do have a code. I don't remember the code right now because Brendan is acting like a nutcase.
It is a black unicorn that is clearly magical. If you've met a non-magic unicorn, that's right. You haven't.
I don't think he's acting.
I was trying to help. My daughter drew this.
Excellent artist.
I know. Look, that's a very distinctive.
Aw.
She's 6. That's a pony.
Cool.
I'll be quiet.
So
I'll
yes,
be quiet.
please make sure you check her out. We are going to be doing an interview with her very soon.
Dope. I like interviews. You're very fun on interviews.
Thank you. I try. So you will be able to watch that. I think we just have our last person just showed up because folks always got to be late.
Sorry.
But it's fine.
We're getting ready for snow.
We are getting ready for snow. Snow is coming for us. It is actually
Isn't it
currently
depressing?
snowing right now.
Is it? No, it's not.
It is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it
It's
is.
starting
No,
to in
it-
some
it-
pockets.
it's-
It's snowing right now.
Okay. Well, no.
Anyway. So,
still raining here.
why don't we just jump straight into it? Chris, why don't we start with you? Introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Chris. I play Eridos. He's a level 1 ranger, satyr. Yeah, that's all I got.
Did we do sound check?
We sound fine. That's the same things that's the same sound from the last video, so we're good.
Okay. Fun. Yeah. Cool. Sweet.
Yeah, I already did all of that because I have 2 shows on Tuesdays, guys. If you didn't know, before this show, we have The Cousins. The Cousins is me and my family, and we talk about life and pop culture and ask questions and things. It's always a good time and always super fun, and you should always just all join us.
What is?
Which is freaking hilarious. I caught last week's. I wasn't able to get this week's, but last week's was hilarious.
My family is fucking nuts, and I love them. And then, we also do other things on the channel. The Patreon is still going strong. Please to make sure you take a look at that. It's going great. We're going to be unveiling some new things that are happening soon on the channel. Yesterday we did an episode of KC Caffeine, and that was lots and lots of fun. And there's a gang of new shows that are on the pipeline. I'm about to be busy as shit, so get in now while you have chance. That being said, let's go ahead and move on to our next person. I'm sorry I got distracted. It's what happens.
It's your channel.
Good old Emma.
Hey, I'm Emma, and I play Kerrigan. Yay!
Yay. And now let's talk about the two lovebirds. First, we'll go with Steven.
Steven, I play Thule. I'm a crocodilian monk.
Yeah, you are.
And then also we have Kali.
Hello, I'm Collie. I play Minnie, and she's a pretty princess bougie gnome who's a barbarian.
And finally, we have character 0.
Hi, I'm Character Zero. I play Sage. I am a level 1 changeling rogue.
Ra couldn't be with us tonight. Maybe he'll be back with us soon. We'll see what goes on. We are going to continue right where we left off last week, as the finally awaited lunch date goes on, that we have been waiting for so very, very long. Everybody on our last episode, they had a free day, and so they have done things in their usual manner. Minnie and Thule spent the time getting to know each other better, for lack of a better term.
Very productive. It was very productive.
It was a very productive time. You both got a +1 to your constitution due to...
Yeah, we did.
due to the many workouts that happened. Hi,
Yeah,
Cat 1720. Welcome to the chat. We also had a obstacle course run done by 3 of our people here, and they did pretty darn well on that. And also, Ra had a fateful encounter with a sword, and took that sword to the magic user. Yes, there was some sword touching. The magic user, and found out that things may not be great. Kerrigan also was there and was given some information that she has to figure out what to do with, and how to handle that situation. But before we get into all of that, let's get into Picture It. Sicily, 1942. We are in a crowded lunchroom. Many of you are there. Kerrigan, I believe that you are still at your home. You're still in the dorm.
Yeah. I'm in the dorm.
Everyone else has made their way to Everyone else has made their way to the cafeteria, and
Making my way back to you, babe.
What are you guys doing on your way to the cafeteria? It is lunchtime.
While they're on their way, I would like to be pouring through the books that I got from Cody.
Okay.
Just trying to get as much information as possible.
Some things that you learned through those books. You learn about the Spider Queen. She is a betrayer god of deceit. She likes to use trickery to obtain her ends. You learn about the betrayer gods in general. They are all evil, and they tend to have petty squabbles amongst themselves, and each of them have their own ends. There are lots of things that you as far as she is concerned, it is very much uses sex as a weapon. She tends to glamour and use her feminine charms and feminine wiles to bring people to her side. She has very beautiful. She can make herself whatever your desire is. she can transform herself into whatever. And while on the surface it seems like she has she has good intentions, there is ill always comes. People always end up in ruin in some sort of way, be it death or other things that can come through. She does make thralls, and people who are interested in her or people who follow her tend to not necessarily be in their right state of mind. She is blind devotion is the best way to put it.
Anything from the books on Blood Hunter about what I should do, how I should do it?
As you're pouring through those books, you do find that there are
Parallels to Twilight.
not parallels to Twilight. I hate you. You do find that Blood Hunter is an old and forgotten art. It is something that people have attempted to use their blood in service of their chosen deity. Isn't the right word. They're imbued with power based on making a pact. Huh?
Their enmity.
Making a pact.
Something they don't like.
So you, as someone who is learning, what piques your interest about this is that there's a ritual that one must do to gain these powers, and usually there's some sort of focus that you have to find or have, and you hear tale of magic items found in a castle that there is where the veil between the realms and between the planes is thin, and in that thinness, certain items in this area have been imbued with magical powers that are given to them from otherworldly beings.
Like where Ra got his sword. Got it.
Hey, you could get a portal gun. You don't know.
Ooh, that sounds fun.
Technically
Almost some
speaking, you
Portal.
could make that magical item. That is a thing that it's basically an item that has a two-way dimension door spell on it.
Yup. So yeah, that's kind of what the basis of the gist of what you get from those books. You also find, interestingly enough, there are books on how to create spells, what spells are like how certain spells work, things like it's a tome on the practical effects of magic and how that magic is brings itself into the science of our world. And a quote that brings up that comes to you is all science is magic until it's explained.
Okay.
Everybody else, what are you doing?
So
I'm going to
Sage,
lunch.
and
I'm hungry.
I bet you are.
Sage and I are going to the lunchroom as well. Are there any people in there? Any groups, eating teams?
Yeah, I mean it's what you've noticed is because it's a free day. It's not as busy as it usually would be. You would think it'd be busier, but you find in that people are coming in and leaving and coming in and leaving, because they're not really structured, as opposed to how it normally would be. Like the day before when you were there and there were a bunch of people because it was lunchtime. You're seeing that people are just kind of filing in, grabbing something, leaving, maybe going back to dorms, maybe going and sitting like in the fields.
So there's no groups of people in there?
There's a couple of groups of people in there.
Do I recognize any of them?
You would recognize maybe.
Or know what team they're on?
You recognize, you definitely see Hazel is there, and she's there. Her and Lucas are sitting with their group. You would notice that
Hey Sage, do you remember what team Hazel's on?
Who?
Hazel. Nope. I don't remember. I don't think they had a name. If it was the girl that we met, were you there? You weren't there. Is that the girl that we met?
I wasn't there for magic class, but I thought she was.
I don't think we ever exchanged what teams we were on, like the names, but yeah.
Hazel's
Sorry,
gonna see.
I was typing. I don't remember.
Hazel's gonna see you guys kind of coming in, and it's gonna be like, "Hey there, big sexy lizard guy. How you doing?"
Oh,
I'm
cool.
hungry.
Right,
I bet a big, strong, strapping man like you. I bet you work up a big old appetite.
Is
No,
Hazel
you see the little one? She
Is
may be
Hazel
small,
the
but she is
lady?
mighty.
Was Hazel the old lady? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
I need you to continue to use your old lady voice, please.
I don't remember the old lady voice, so we're gonna have to.
She was Southern.
Think of exactly what you think it sounded like. It's that.
She was Southern and dirty.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like I'm Southern and dirty anyway, so I don't necessarily know what the difference is, but
There you go.
Yeah,
A little bit more down here now.
there's a bit more down here, like she really wanted.
And then go, oh, sweet thing.
Oh,
Like,
yeah, I ain't scared. Listen, I ain't scared of that little thing you got over there. She ain't nobody.
There it is.
We can all get together. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can work you both of y'all up a sweat.
All right, I'm about to take my earrings off. Like,
Oh, you want to fight? You want to fight right now in front of all these people? You don't want to get towed down by an old lady. Come on, I'm the lover, not a fighter, girl. Come on. I'll curl your toes too.
Where are me and Erdos when this happens? Are we all together?
Yeah, you guys are all together.
I'll take a walk through the crowd as this happens and come up behind her if I can while they're all fucking about to throw down a geriatric and a tiny ginger dwarf. Excuse me.
I'm gonna jump in the middle and be like, okay. Relax, everyone.
Ain't no problem. Ain't no problem. She can come over here, show too. She gonna be limping back, but she can walk over here.
I turn into the.
You don't need her to come over there. It's okay. You could just settle on down there, Grandma.
I ain't never had nobody like you before. What's your name?
I'm Eridos.
Hi, Erdos. What's going on?
A lot actually right now. So you go ahead and enjoy your lunch. They're gonna go get their lunch because they're very tired. They've been working out all afternoon.
I gotta work out for them, but I'm looking at you now. I ain't worried about them. What's going on?
Oh, me and Sage have a lunch date. So.
Oh, you one of those.
We'll be back.
Oh, you one of those. It's okay. I understand. Listen. I've gone through a couple of those myself. You know what I mean? It ain't nothing.
Out of spite, I shift into her and grab his waist and pull them in and be like, fuck you.
Exactly.
How dare you?
Wait a minute now.
You ain't ever had nothing.
And I'm gonna go
wait
fix
6 seconds. I change into the rogue teacher, the redhead with that's always in the ninja gear.
Oh shit.
Now that's more my speed.
No.
I like redheads.
Oh,
Yes.
I can be a redhead. I can be a redhead. It's fine. That ain't nothing.
No, you can't, Hazel.
Yes, I can. I could be a redhead right now. Boom. And you see her go in her bag, and she takes out a red wig, and she puts the red wig on, and she says, see, look, I could be a redhead. You ain't said nothing but a word.
You may be able to wear the hair, but redhead is more than just hair.
Oh no, redhead is an attitude, and this pussy good. I got redhead pussy.
Well, that's good for you, Hazel. Maybe Joshua would like to hang on to that for you.
And I keep walking towards.
And I'm gonna walk away and go get fix a sandwich and a Coke for.
That's all right. You're gonna need me one time. You're gonna need me at some point. Just know, I'm here for you if you need me. But you're gonna need me. You're gonna be coming back.
I shift back into Sage and then kind of melt into the crowd to try and get some food.
I'm going over to the meat buffet. Not you two, the actual meat buffet.
Well, you guys see Hazel just kind of sit there and go, it's a damn shame don't nobody want good pussy no more.
Oh, and on my way out, I'm going to turn to Hazel and be like, Hazel, what's your team name?
What?
Your team name. You know, the scoreboard outside, big name, big sign, lots of names, low points.
Oh, Big Sexy.
Big Sexy?
Yeah.
Yeah, that tracks. That tracks.
I didn't see. What was your placement?
Oh, we're like 4 or 5. We're not doing great, but it's fine. We listen, we don't want to be like number 1 all the time. We want to like go up and down the rankings. We don't want to be just stay there.
I understand you want to go up and down. There's not a problem going up and down. My question is, have you done the virtual training yet?
No, we haven't done the virtual training yet. Ours is scheduled for tomorrow, actually.
Oh, okay. Little tip: if you go, get your buzz on a little bit. It'll help.
Oh, so get a little bit of that thing.
Because when you get into that virtual, it's kind of messes with your mind a little bit. You know, I drank a beer beforehand, and it really calmed me down, and it really helped me out a lot.
Okay, make a deception check.
A beer? It was a beer.
I'm a lightweight.
Can I help? Can I? I can't help you much.
One.
I mean, I could deceive her.
She says, "Okay, all right, sounds like some bullshit, but it's not like you're trying to play me, but that's all right. I'm gonna go ahead and let you do whatever you got to do, because I already know that our team is going to end up on top, because that's where I like to be. Is on top. You know what I mean? That's where I like to be.
If you were on top, your hips will break.
Again.
And on that note, have a good night.
No amount of stone scan's gonna hide that.
Turn and walk out.
I have the clinking of bottles, and then I realize that I forgot to get food, and I give Eridos the bottles, and I run in real quick, and I get food. Who else is there other than Hazel when I run back in?
As you
Hazel,
walk back,
Thule, and Minnie are still in there.
Yeah, Thule and Minnie are still in there. You walk back in there, and you also see sitting near Hazel as she walks up to you. She's walking back, and you see Logan, and you see Corey, who were also with that group, and she's kind of walking back to them.
Okay, cool. I will make note of that. I'll go to the table with Minnie, and Thule will be like, well, Minnie, don't get caught. Thule, try and stop her. I need a sandwich. I'm not instigating this. I will say, however, I got money on this one. So if you do it, just let me know who wins. I want you to do it. I'll put in a word for the followers. I'm not saying I'm bribing you. I'm not bribing you. I'm gonna get sandwich. And I just grab a sandwich real quick. And I just make a real quick sandwich, like a Scooby-Doo style sandwich. It's like this big, taking up as much time as possible for an awkward conversation he really doesn't want to have, but knows he needs to have. And turns back, he goes running back to Eridos. All right, I got a sandwich.
About time. That took forever.
Yeah, look at it.
Are you gonna eat that whole thing?
I might pick at it. It was more about making it. But look, 2 sandwiches. 1 sandwich.
That's what happens when you cut them in half.
2 sandwiches.
But I already have a salad and a sandwich.
Oh, right. You don't like meat. So wait, are you gonna fuck Hazel?
But no.
Thank God.
That's
Someone
what
on
to
the
say now. You
I
hear
mean,
from...
wow, she's got really good hearing to hear us outside.
They always say no at first.
She
It's
must
like a
have her.
Scooby-Doo. This is great.
She must have her hearing aid turned to max.
I can't tell if that's her skin or if she's wearing a rubber mask.
First of all, I'm fucking beautiful.
First of all, we're like 800 feet. We've been having this conversation while we're walking.
As we're walking. All right. So whatever you do in there, don't piss her off again.
No. You know, not really my forte. I'm gonna try not to. But mainly, I'll just explain what I did, why I did it, and keep going. Are you gonna be in the room, or is this like a private thing?
No, I'm gonna be there.
Are you gonna like a mediator?
Yeah.
I'm so unnerved by this conversation. My camera got blurry.
I was waiting for you to figure that out.
Hey, what did I do? Hey, closer. Hi, how's it going?
Good.
You just became a secondary character in this shot.
You mentioned secondary, and my ego said no. How dare you? I have to be the center of attention. What? I'm not projecting. You're projecting. All right. I guess yeah.
All right,
It,
so
it is what it is. Or like Sage kind of shrugs. I'd go along with it. It is what it is. I explained what happened, right?
yeah, you told me when we were at the archery that you
Yeah.
turned into that asshole that she's
I
afraid
don't
of.
even remember his name. I literally just saw a chink in an armor and stabbed it really hard.
All right, well, less stabby stab. Time to patch it up.
Throws
So on
dagger-
that
throws
note,
his dagger up and catches it, but I'm good at it. Like it's literally what I'm good at.
well, if you want to be good at stabby stab, you got to learn to patchy patch.
All right.
Do we have mechanics for how the? I'll ask later.
So I have an AC of 12. And
Good to know.
yeah, just figured it might come up. All right,
It'd be like a reconciliation.
I kick in the door. Time to munchkin this. I kick in the door. I search for traps. Someone got it. Someone got it. Yay. I go. Okay, can you? I have. It's a lot of sandwich. Can you open the door?
Yeah, I open the door. Well, I juggle the bottles that I'm still holding over to one side, and
As you're struggling, I open the door.
I
gotta get that out of my system.
Come in, and I want to like stealthily like cover the books I've been reading with a blanket or something.
Are you out in the common room?
I'm in my room, but I can see.
We just entered the apartment.
because
That's all we did.
it's a circle.
Oh,
right.
can I try and see it? Since I'm kind of on high alert.
You can roll to see if you see it.
Should I roll stealth
Or sleight of hand.
or sleight of hand?
Sure.
Which one?
Roll it as a sleight of hand.
Okay. Oh, fuck.
Did that roll off into like the floor?
Is this a perception check?
Yes.
That is a 17.
I got a 2.
I can
Natural
read
2.
what chapter she's on. I mean, you can tell me what I see. Sorry.
Yeah, you would. I mean, you would see that you would see that she's covering something up. She's got a stack of books that she's kind of like shuffling and trying to put away. She's making a good show of trying to be inconspicuous, which means she is super conspicuous.
Yeah. The lack of the
I mean,
leather
the Fire Girl doesn't do subtle on the subtle bus team.
Wait,
Crazy.
are you still? No. I think she is.
As I walk in, I'm not noticing any of this because I'm just like, hey, Kerrigan, and I see you in your room. I'm like, hey, where do you want to have the conversation, in there or out here?
Probably in
Let's
here.
Do it out here.
Yeah.
If things get bad, I'd like to not char my stuff.
It's not going to get bad.
Understandable. I go ahead and put your sandwich and your Coke down on the
Incidentally,
table there in front
before
of
it gets into it,
Thank you.
can you? Filtering's difficult. Just whisper real quick to Eridos rather than say it out loud. Just, do you think she could toast this?
I'd apologize first.
That's fair. I'll wait to eat.
I don't pretend like I didn't hear that.
I whispered. You can try.
Roll a perception.
I'll roll a perception.
Roll a perception.
What am I rolling? Deception? What am I rolling to whisper?
Stealth. You're trying to hide it.
That would be a stealth.
I'm stealth?
16.
Yeah. Well. It's a natural 19 on the die, and I get a +4.
And then I didn't hear it.
You hear toast, sandwich. Maybe apologize first. Okay.
The bottles that I put down on the table clank too much to like.
I was like, if you heard toast and sandwich, I would say make a intelligence check to see if you can put those together.
Oh my god.
Yeah, what off the wall comment did Sage make?
Intelligence 15.
You kind of got a gist of what it was that he said.
It's probably rude. It's probably rude.
It was you're certain that it was probably,
Not a huge stretch.
not a stretch. It's not a stretch that what he was saying was something that you would probably be offended about. And I would say this: if you weren't already annoyed with him, you'd probably be offended, or wouldn't be offended. You'd probably be like, but you're already annoyed with him, so it's like, really, fucker.
I'm gonna really angrily make a pot of tea.
That's a long time to stay angry at leaves.
I'm not mad at the leaves. I'm mad at the idiot in the room.
He's right. That's so mean. He's done nothing wrong.
As they say this, I look up for the first time and actually look at Kerrigan's face, and I'm.
Don't mention it. Don't say 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 it. Looked at him. Don't say it.
You look different. Wow.
That implies that the template wasn't great from before. I thought he'd maybe stop.
You're beautiful.
Thank you.
All right.
And I just start eating my lettuce.
Just a head.
I'm just gonna glare at Sage like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Nothing. Sometimes people are sensitive when they don't wear makeup often. I can't not say bad things right now. Okay.
He's got a point. He
I
puts
do.
his foot in his mouth a lot.
It's really not always there, but it should probably be.
But remember why we're here, Sage. So take a deep breath.
Serious is bullshit. All right. So, We're here because I did something really fucked up. Eridos is here because he's super fucking nice. I didn't intend to do anything really fucked up. I didn't know how bad that was gonna hurt you. And that was shitty. And then I doubled down because in the heat of the moment, I kept at it. I went for the win rather than for the team. And that betrayed a lot of trust that I didn't know I had at the time. I don't know what trauma you went through or anything else. I saw a chink in the armor and I exploited it. Also, hold on.
Well, I mean,
Guys, this is live, and you never know what's gonna happen.
right?
Never know.
Now you have to stay mad at me in front of him.
Sure.
Low blow using a child.
Absolute cheating.
Low blow, nickname of Minnie, as she is small and has the Thule.
Incidentally, that was her morning exercise.
Y'all.
It's not a lot of neck, but it's there.
Okay,
There's
anyway,
something I want to say, but a child is present, so I will not.
That's fair.
back up.
Give me 1 minute to put him in bed. I do apologize, guys.
Yeah, no problem.
All right,
Hey, where's mommy? Where's
Jump
Max?
to what?
Well, while they're doing that, as before this,
Never mind. I think he was just telling me goodnight. Was he telling me goodnight? Oh, he wants me to put him in bed. Yeah, I follow through him, but be right back.
okay, while that's happening, we're gonna go down to Minnie and Thule and see what's happening with them in the lunchroom.
Well, I'm not having a serious conversation.
I have finished piling my tray o' meats and have found a table for us.
I am trying to essentially simmer down after Hazel's BS, and I'm on my phone and I'm just click-clacking my heels behind him as we make our way to a table to eat.
As you guys make your way to the table, you see one of the girls that you saw last night, and she walks past and she goes, "Hi, Minnie."
Right. Is it one of the twins?
Yes.
Okay. Wait, is it the twin that I talked to?
Yes.
Or the other one?
It's the one you talked to.
Okay. Hi, how are you?
I'm great. You remember me, right?
Yes, Jeans. How are you?
Yes. What's my name? Do you remember my name?
You know, I was a little tipsy that night. You're gonna have to refresh my memory.
You asked for my number, and you don't remember
I
my name.
know. Well, it's because the jeans. Remember, I'm trying to build my brand, and I wanted to feature those jeans.
It
Oh
didn't.
wow, these are really so smooth. They're such smooth jeans.
It didn't really seem like you were interested in the jeans, though. Like that's why I was a little put off, because you seemed like you were more interested in like what's in the jeans a little bit.
I mean, you do wear them well.
I mean, so who is this?
Oh, this is Thule. He's my friend. Well, a little bit more than my friend. You know.
They fuck.
Oh, he's just your friend. Hi, friend. My name is. I forgot her name. Fuck.
Yumiko.
It was not Yumiko. It was like
Can it-
Mishan or Leisha.
Nope.
Nope. And I didn't write it down because, of course, I didn't.
Same here. I totally forgot.
Wait, you didn't re-listen to the podcast and then write all of the brand new names that you just made up down?
Nope. Sure did it.
What?
Woohoo!
Hey, it's okay. I was doing a 4-episode built-up monologue where Sage actually got serious and was interrupted by a child.
It happens.
No, it's just proof Sage shouldn't be doing serious things. It's a sign.
We'll say my name is Mayshawn, and thank you for. I mean, listen. So my sister is really weird about people hitting on me, which is why she was the way that she was yesterday. I'm sorry about that. But like, if you would like to go on a date sometime, I'm totally down.
You know, I would definitely like to get your phone number, Mayshawn. in the meantime, do you want to have lunch with me and Thule and kind of just, chit chat?
So you and Thule, like, what is that? Like,
And Minnie kind of looks at Thule. She's a little nervous. She's kind of tapping her heel. She looks up at him, smiles, and kind of back down at or up to Mayshawn, and is just kind of, it's new. We're figuring things out.
oh, so this is like one of those
Yeah.
like school romance things. You just kind of your eyes meet, and that's so sweet. Like, tell me about that. Like, because like it's really like I look at him and I look at you, and I wonder how.
What do you wonder? What question do you have? And at this point, Minnie crosses her arms, waiting for a dumbass answer.
I mean, listen, I love all kinds of love. I think love is beautiful and wonderful. But like you're so little and he's so big. Like,
And is there a problem with him being that big?
I mean,
And
it's
me
not a problem
being
for
so little?
me, but like I'm regular size. But you're so small. And so like does it and she's gonna get really close to you and she's gonna be like, does it hurt?
Let's just put it this way. Good things come in small packages.
Uh-huh.
And Soul's face. And also, it's frankly kind of none of your business right now. We're just getting to know each other.
No. Like, listen, I'm not trying to be crass. I'm not trying to be like mean or wrong. I just like, when you said we're figuring it out, like I assumed that like you were figuring it out. And like, to be honest,
we figured it out.
We figured it out already twice in 24 hours. We're good.
Right. So that's what I'm trying to like.
Well, tell you what, Mayshawn. And Minnie does something on her phone and hands it to Mayshawn and go, if you are really, really curious in seeing how it gets figured out, go ahead and put your phone number in here and we'll see if we can make that happen.
She like takes the phone and she puts the number in.
And Minnie smiles up at Thule and winks.
And says, yeah, that we were talking about it after you guys left yesterday because I saw you guys together, and I saw like I was noticing like some tension, like the sexual tension between the two, and I was like, I wonder. And so like we, my whole group was really like kind of like trying to figure out like how that would work, and so yeah, I totally want to know. I'm super interested in this. Thank you. And I know it sounds weird. And I'm not, like I said, I'm not like a creeper or anything like that. It's just, how do these things work? It's so fascinating for me. I used to do, adult entertainment, before I came here. And so like I have a little bit of things, but like, there are things that I want to know more about. You know what I mean?
Did not know that was your background. Interesting. Okay. Do you have any sites that I may have seen you on?
Well, I really was kind of like a cam girl, you know what I mean? And so like I was doing,
OnlyFans.
I did OnlyFans. I did Phonely Ann's for a while, I did.
I'm not familiar with that. Maybe that's something we can talk about sometime.
Sure.
later.
Yes. I would love to collaborate
Later.
sometime. Yeah, later. Let's. While we're not having lunch. I mean, yeah, this conversation got awkward, so I'm gonna go now.
This
It was
conversation
nice
is awesome.
seeing you again.
It's yeah, nice seeing you too. Remember, it's Mayshawn.
Mayshawn, I have you in my phone.
Okay. All right.
Wait,
Good to see you, Thule. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Minnie's now going to kind of look at Thule a little nervous and kind of go back to, because we're sitting down at this point, right? Or have we made it to the table
Yeah,
yet?
you guys are sitting down at the table.
Okay. And I'm going to kind of go about setting up my Insta-worthy plate to take my Instagram pic, and I'm going to kind of like be super focused and like using my peripheral to see like what his facial expression is while I'm making my Insta plate.
I've got a look of, I've got a grin, but there's a look of confusion too. I'm not entirely sure what just happened. I'm
Sorry.
I'm going to concentrate on refueling.
Sorry. I just
Not worrying about how insta-worthy my plate is. I'm going to dig in.
So as I hear him chomping next to me, I'm going to go ahead and do my whole like, take all my tools out, do my thing, take my Instagram worthy picture and post it. And I'm just going to be tapping my heel. And to the point of where I just can't take the silence anymore, I'm going to just whip around and turn to him and go, do we need to have a conversation?
About what, baby? Are you okay? You are jittery.
So I just feel like your silence is telling me volumes. It's speaking volumes right now.
I don't know what I'm supposed to say. That girl and you just decided to hook up, and I'm not okay with that.
That's a double negative.
Right.
Wait, what?
What?
I can't take this right now. And she's just gonna like stomp. She's just gonna click clack her way off and start heading back towards the dorm room.
What the shit?
Meanwhile, back at the dorm room.
All that was a very long explanation, Sage.
The main thing is, I'm sorry. It was fucked up. It's more of a thing that I need to work past doing that comes with having to live doing this. And he'll shift into just a dude. And he'll go back. And that's how we have to live. We exploit half the time, and then we push any advantage we need. It's not always pretty, but it's how we survived.
Sage. What am I?
A teammate. I
Okay.
filtered through a lot. There was a lot of different answers. I filtered. It was hard. I didn't like it.
What's the base thing?
I don't think you're basic. I genuinely didn't hear what you said. Is that not what you said? What's
What
out
is
of
the
character?
base-
Out of character. I didn't hear what you said right
What
now.
is the base thing that I am?
This feels like a trick question. I already answered teammate. I don't know.
Yeah.
Every
Teammate
other
is right.
answer is smartass. Every other answer is smartass. I'm gonna stick with team. You're Kerrigan. That's all I know about you. I know zero things
Kerrigan.
about you
But also,
currently.
I'm a person. You didn't just
Yeah.
do a shitty thing to a teammate. Because what it sounds like is you're apologizing because your actions have caused you discomfort because I'm upset with you. Your actions have possibly caused future problems because we're on the same team. But below that, I'm a person.
You think I'm apologizing to you without intrinsically knowing that you're a person and that holds value? I'm not that low. At all.
But you didn't
There was like a
say
20-minute discussion of me apologizing. At no point during that did you not hear me say anything about you being a person.
No, I heard you talk a lot about being a teammate and how it could impact things, but I didn't hear that you're apologizing because you hurt another living being.
That was one of the first things I said.
No, it was about the team. We're on a team, and I was shitty, and I found a chink in the armor, right? But like, I'm a person. You did a shitty thing to another person. And you can't tell me, like, it's fine that you didn't know exactly how much pain or, like, what trauma I've been through. And to be completely honest, the only thing I know about you is that you're sage and you turn into other people, right?
Yeah, that's all I've told.
And he likes chinks in armor.
I don't
And he
like
likes
it.
chinks in
I
armor.
exploit it.
But you saw another person shaking, like literally shaking. You commented on it as we went into that classroom, and you used it. That's fucked up. That's fucked up because I was really hoping, I was so badly hoping. You know, I don't know what I was hoping. It's been so long. It has been so long since I've had
I don't. This is
anything that we have here.
characters.
And I
Will
was-
you do
I
me a
was-
favor before this goes any further?
Yeah, absolutely.
Turn your camera just a thank you. Go. Never mind. Go ahead. Sorry, I didn't want to break it, but I was like, there's a lot happening behind you.
I messaged it in the chat earlier. That's
Wait,
gonna
what did
be
I
all
miss?
week.
Oh no,
Wait,
it's
I
fine. Go ahead.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
There's so much that I have here that I haven't had in years, and I thought having a team would provide me with people that I could trust and lean on, and I guess I should thank you for bringing me back to reality.
We've
I
known-
understand.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
Erdos, you're very kind, and I very much appreciate that. We're gonna touch base on a couple different things real quick, since we're throwing out
Okay.
unnecessary, not unnecessary, we're throwing out needed information that needs to really be recollected with this team that we've known each other for not even a week. We've been absconded to this mysterious place with all of our backstories and all of our baggage and all of our everything and been told to play nice with each other. We have watched 2/3 of this school die or go away. We have lost teammates that we actually, everyone in this room, I believe, genuinely cared for. And I'm pissed about it. I don't have to play nice. That wasn't in the rule book. Am I sorry I hurt you as an individual? Yes. I'm sorry that that wasn't made clear to you. However, I don't know what the end game of this place is. And if we don't go to it with, I don't know, some sort of fierceness to it, which I will not aim towards this group because it is my best chance of surviving, since it seems like the only way to leave is to die. That is where we are at right now. I came here to apologize to you in every form that I could, but also if we're going to have a discussion on the realism of our situation and how I hope we can have a happy high school experience. I had that 10 years ago, 15 years ago almost, and it was just okay. This is worse. This is final. This is finite, and I don't know what's going on. Please, anyone jump in if anyone knows what's going on and it has been explained what the end game of this curriculum is. So, going forward, I'm happy to be as transparent with my opinions and thoughts and put down my bullshit jester facade that sees everything around me and is using it against everyone else. I'll stop. But I'm not going to hold back if truths need to be told. I'm awful, and I am sorry that I brought up a scar, that I made a new one. I got Erados involved. He's here now, and he's going to stay involved. And I'll keep bringing up teammates because that's really all we have here. Yes, everyone here is a person, but most of them are dead now. And we can't prove otherwise. The world is full of magic that we didn't all know existed. I didn't know there were people like you before, or you. Let alone Ed. And we don't even know where he is. And I'm not meaning to deflect or get off topic. But it's been 3 days. I would be more than happy to share experiences and to grow together through a mutual understanding of no nonsense honesty, which is my forte on this front. I'll do that, knowing full well that if I do that for both of you, I'll even do it for the other two. If I do that, I just want the same. I don't want to have to see through shit anymore. And I'll shift over and over. I don't want to have to pretend to see through someone else. So, I'll stop. And I'm sorry, but it has only been 3 days. You cannot blame anyone here for having their guard up. But I'll lower it. I'm much older. I'm only 28, but I know you're not that old yet. This world sucks. So, I'm still here. If you want to share what happened to you later, it does not have to be now. But from what I saw, that wound is deep and it is fucked up. And I took it way too far. Because I don't know anything else. You can go ahead, Erados. Sorry.
Well, as far as apologies go,
Oh yeah, sorry.
you definitely put your heart into that one, and you put a lot of information out there, and I turned to Kerrigan and I'm like, he's got a point, you know. It has only been a short time and he doesn't know you that well, and yes, it was very wrong what he did. Can we grow from this and move forward? And I'm not saying that you have to trust him.
Yeah, we don't have to. But I am saying that...
Can you work with him?
I don't like serious.
I understand that this is life or death. I understand that we don't know each other very well. You know, I'm 18. But I can tell you that it looks like they mostly killed groups of people. And I can tell you that when you're living to survive, that you hold on to what you can. And this team is the best shot we've got. At least that's what it seems like. So yeah, I would recommend you get your shit together and start being on a team. And I appreciate your apology, I do. But I have been living to survive for a lot longer than coming here.
Well, you know the best
I
way to
understand
survive?
the stakes. I understand what's going on. Probably more than you realize. I appreciate the apology. And I would like to point out that even when I was furious with you, not once did I not work with you. No matter how stupid you are, or what bad choices you make, as long as you are on this team, I will stand behind you and will do whatever I can to save your ass. But if you ever pull a stunt like that again, I will do my damnedest to hurt you. I won't kill you, but I will do my damnedest to hurt you.
Well, let's hope it doesn't come to that. Who wants shots?
Suddenly, you guys see Minnie and Thule. Or Minnie, are you still downstairs? Are you still at the? You're muted, girl.
I muted myself. So at that time, you guys hear my click clack down the hall of my heels, and I just come storming through the door, but I feel an oppressive air, and so I kind of do one of those like, okay, back up, and I'm like, I kind of sniffle because I had been kind of tearful, and because I've been drama texting Fool on my walk back from the cafeteria, and he's just not giving me what I need. And so I look around and I'm just like, hey.
Hi, Minnie.
Hi,
Hey.
Eridos. Hi, Kerrigan.
We're just having lunch and about to have shots. Did you bring me whiskey?
No, I'm sorry. I got into this big fight with Bull at lunch. And sorry, can't talk about it right now. I didn't see the text message for whiskey until too late.
A fight with him about what?
Why do I get the speech about only knowing people so long?
What speech? Kerrigan, what's the matter? And she's trying really hard to compose herself.
Nothing. It's okay. Are you...
Girl, your makeup looks really good, by the way. I have a new eyeliner. You should try. And she kind of just walks off to her room to like fix her makeup and fix her face. But her door's open.
I think I'm supposed to do a girl thing. I'm not...
Well,
I'll take whiskey first. And then I'll go.
If Sage is not done here, I could go take care of Minnie. Can't hear you.
Oh,
Still
shit.
can't hear you.
Did it again.
A few minutes later, you guys see.
God damn it.
There we go.
Better?
Yes.
Is it fine now?
Yes.
I know we were interrupted there. Sage, did you have anything else? Do you want me to go take care of Minnie? And
Oh no, everything that I needed to say currently has been said. Our intentions have been laid bare and clear. If we want to talk more about that later, that's
there
fine.
There was that one thing though. The sandwich.
Not a good time.
Okay, he's uncomfortable asking this, Kerrigan.
Erdos.
He
I will give you the glare of
he
this.
would really enjoy a toasted sandwich if it's not too much trouble.
Damn it.
And I hold up the
mean-
sandwich.
It undermined my entirety of my seriousness.
I
Yes.
And
guess
while you do that, I'll
it's just
snap
gonna go
the curtain.
totally over her head. She's gonna go turn on the broiler on the stove.
I'll turn to be to Minnie, who's crying, and be like, "Why are you crying?"
Just then, Thule comes in the door.
Wrong
And
button.
I'm just gonna be like, no, you don't need the stove, but I'm gonna hold the
There is
bread
no
over.
noise. There is no noise coming out of your mouth.
Out of whose mouth?
Out of
Out of
Minnie's. Yeah, Minnie is not saying anything. She's saying things, and we can't.
Just silent crying.
I
We
can't hear, but I know I'm in trouble.
Minnie, Collie, we can't hear you.
Well, that's the
I
whole
think that's
point.
on purpose.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
We didn't know that because your door was open and I was directly talking to you.
Well, and I'm responding to you, but I'm responding to you.
Just like in a. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So
Okay,
what
so
made you
Thule-
upset?
Yes, and it's just the one thing in the silence, and he wouldn't even. Then I texted him, and I even said, "Hey, look, this is what's going on," and he wouldn't even talk to me. And then Jerk didn't even text me back as I'm walking. Oh my god!
Hey! Look up. Look up. Now look down. Now put your head up. Put your shoulders back. Well, now that you could follow directions, get over it. It's been 3 days. You'll be fine. It will be fine. Thule is Thule. It rhymes with fool. It's okay. He's a great
He
guy.
is not a fool.
See? And now your emotion is on the other spectrum.
At that, Minnie's just gonna whip around, and she's gonna walk back into her room, stomping.
I have
Minnie,
a gift, Eridos. It is a gift.
Minnie, come back.
I'm the
Come back.
opposite of a bard.
Meanwhile, Thule walks in and he's got 2 bottles of whiskey in his hand, and he sees all of this happen, and he's just like,
Somebody wanted whiskey.
I come up, I grab the bottles of whiskey, and I'm like, actually, you need to keep this one because you got some explaining to do.
It's really not hard. Go in there, say, I'm stupid, I'm sorry, do you forgive me? End of story.
Shut up.
What?
I'm gonna go into Minnie's room. Minnie, you need to come out into the common room.
Alright.
Despite your feelings, come back.
So she like pouts and comes out and sees Thule, and immediately spins on her heel and goes back into her room.
I'm behind you. I'm blocking the door.
Let me by.
Hey,
make an
I get
intimidation
that you're-
check.
Me?
Me?
Yes.
Yes.
Uh,
Minnie.
Minnie, make an intimidation
Oh.
check.
Okay, hold on. Intimidation.
Minnie, you know what makes everything better?
Ooh, whopping 7.
Shots.
That was the cutest thing you've ever seen.
She gets
Yeah.
mad, it's just up an octave. Let me by.
Yes, very much so. And I'm hands on hips, and I'm stomping my heel, and I'm like, let me by.
Minnie.
I'm gonna go.
Minnie. If this were a brand that you had created and he walked into the room, would you be acting like a 16-year-old?
She thinks about it for a second, mulls it over, and goes, "You make a point." I didn't say it was a good one.
We need to have a team meeting.
Good thing we got the
Oh.
whiskey.
Yeah.
So she huffs and pouts and goes and just sits down and crosses her arms and like, "I'm here."
Oh my god, this is life and death. There might be another guy. And if there's not, there are plenty of toy stores. So, let's have a conversation about something else, shall we?
Please.
Character, I love you for that comment, by the way.
You're welcome.
So far, we have not told anyone a lie.
All right, what are we talking about?
Yeah, I just
Sage
got
and
back
I-
from lunch. I know why she's mad. I don't know why everybody else looks all sad-faced, except for Eridos, who just looks confused but happy to have whiskey.
That's true. What is going on here?
Focus. Sage and I have made up upon penalty of almost death. So, I think that was a fair condition on my part.
Yeah, I thought it was more than amiable.
Thank you.
We realize that, you know, this is
Yeah.
there's been a lot of people dying. And if we don't work together, we could be next.
Like Squid Game level extinctions here, and no one's batting an eye. And this is pretty much all we have. And two of you are gallivanting around, which is fine, except now we need to kind of be serious. Can we do serious?
Well, if you're doing serious, we should all be doing serious, because that's scarier than the little one being mad.
Shut up.
Yes, ma'am.
Like she said, people are dying. It's been 3 days. I think, and correct anyone jump in if I'm wrong on this, maybe we should have a little bit longer of a team meeting and address a couple things, the least of which is the lack of people that are coming back, and more about what each of us can actually bring to this team and tell each other about each other. There needs to be some sort of knowledge here. I know the name's given to me. There's a certain level of trust that we each have had inherently given to each other, and that's now contingent on us being alive after this is done. And we don't know how long it's for. They have not said. So, who wants to start? Not it. Oh, it's Minnie. It's Minnie.
Minnie gets to start.
Oh man.
I'm listening.
Well,
You
fine.
thought I was gonna be serious the whole time. You thought wrong.
Fine. Somebody's gonna have to answer or ask me questions. I'm not offering up information.
Oh my god, get over yourself.
I don't know what to share, what to say.
What can you do? What are you good at? Where
I'm
were
good
you at?
I'm good
Where
at
were you at
research.
before here?
I was doing research and I was I was surviving and very resourceful, and I can turn many things in, like I can, MacGyver shit. And I am, when I'm mad I can get pretty mad. And I'm really good about finding people and connecting people online. So, like, nobody has hidden accounts from me. I can find people's hidden accounts.
Can we
Have
get
you
a
found
little
mine?
more of that studiousness?
I mean, yeah,
In
that's
classes?
that. Well, yeah, hello. I've got notebooks and notebooks about what we've done so far.
You have 2 notebooks labeled Thule.
The I Heart Thule is just a doodle. It is not the name of what is inside the notebook, Mr. Smartass.
You let an entire magic class get distracted because someone else was flirting with your boyfriend. That
Like I
could get us
said,
killed.
when I get mad, I get mad. It's not always the most sensible when I'm mad. I rage. Sorry.
Right,
Rage at the
rage
right
is
people.
fine, but directed rage is better.
Okay, I will, duly noted, a takeaway. I will work on
Not a
directing
personal
my
attack.
rage, yes, at others when in danger.
Oh, it's really hard to come down from what we just talked about.
What? Yeah, like, is there anything that Thule and I are kind of like, what? We walked in and you could have cut the tension with a knife, okay?
He takes his
Kerrigan.
sandwich out. He takes his sandwich out of the broiler. Be like, oh, nope.
And I go up to Kerrigan and I kind of just like tug on her and look at her and be like,
I
okay.
get a beep on my phone. Cause I did get that other sister's number. Did you hit on another girl at lunch and call Thule small?
Focus.
Sorry, I got an update. My bad.
Focus.
Phone
down.
networking. It's called networking. Okay.
Focus.
We may at some point in time need to interact with these people in a, you never know, in a life and death situation.
Gyarados.
Yeah. What?
Where
I'm
you
here.
come from?
Oh, me?
What do you do?
Where did you go?
Cotton Eye Joe?
Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe?
Saturday, Joe.
Okay,
I
we're
was
all
just a
nerds.
character. You all kept going.
I come from the woods. So I lived with my dad's band. Not music.
Oh,
We're
like
a
a
group.
roaming band, like the traveling people.
Well, we're a group of satyrs. So we protect
Fair.
our sacred lands up in the forests. And I grew up with my dad after my mom died, and so I would run around in the woods, hunt, keep trespassers out. I would try and scare them, but sometimes we have to resort to violence to keep them away. Once a year, we would do our games. Our band would get together and we would see who
You would play reindeer games?
something like that. They were tests of skill and strength, and it determines the hierarchy of our band and who is going to be the leader for the next year. Last year, I was 4th.
Out of
Don't
23.
say it, Sage.
what? Fourth out of 23 is amazing.
That is amazing.
Yeah. What did you think I was going to say?
Nothing.
Out of 13, because Rudolph won? No, that's mean. I did have to
My
say it.
mom died too. I come from a really small religious town where I was a literal hell child. So after my mom died, I sort of bounced around to different foster placements until I didn't have one. So I've been living out of my car, which I don't know where it is now.
Oh,
Hopefully still in the parking lot.
Of the school?
There's no parking lot here, dude.
Not here.
Oh.
Where they picked me up from. To bring me here. So.
you just see one tear roll down Minnie's eye as she's listening to Kerrigan talk about her mom's passing. And at this point, Minnie feels comfortable enough now to kind of share a little bit more and says, "My mom is dying, and I came here to try to see if I can get the funds and the means necessary to provide for her. Kerrigan, I'm so sorry. Like, I don't know what I would do without my mom. She's all I have left."
Yeah. She was all I had.
I've done some things in my past, some things that I've had to really, really compromise on just to provide for my mom. And yeah. Oh,
Well-
did we lose Iridos?
We just got
No,
Erdos back.
He's
Guys,
Oh, we got
coming
Iridos
back.
well, I don't know my mom well. I've lived with my dad most of my life down in South Florida. He's got money, so I haven't had y'all's struggles. I've just been held to, a standard of trying to, keep dad's money up and that kind of stuff. And he sent me to the best prep schools, and I did a lot of swimming. I mean, surprise, surprise, a giant crocodile. But also a lot of wrestling, a lot of fighting. Some of it for school functions, some of it just for fun. But it's made me who I am.
Do you get along with your dad?
I mean, ish, I guess. Like we have, wouldn't call it a strained relationship, but it's not like we chat up every day. It's mainly been school and trying to become what he expects of me.
Like, I know you guys see me all the time on my phone, and yeah, it is me trying to raise my brand and whatnot, my profile on social media, but a lot of it is me checking on my mom to see that she's doing okay. When I can, that is.
As you guys are having this conversation, I need all of you to make a perception check.
Oh, fuck.
Come on, big number. 17!
17, 15.
5?
14.
What did you get?
Me or Thule?
No, still got a 5.
I got a 14.
14.
I rolled low.
Airdos, what did you get?
I don't think we actually have Eridos.
Oh.
Or he
frozen?
is the best of Stoneface.
Listen, I was like, that's
I thought he was just super concentrated.
Eridos from Concentrate.
Eridos, we were admiring your concentration until we realized you were just frozen.
Yes, I am having some technical difficulties with Discord, apparently.
It's shit.
We're going to move to Zoom next week. Don't worry.
Okay.
No offense to the owners or makers of Discord who is providing us our means tonight.
So I'm sending a message out to everyone who got over a 15.
Okay.
For what?
That's not
Roll a perception check.
Perception check?
Yeah.
16.
Okay.
Nice.
Did I add
Keep going.
Keep going. What? Oh, our conversation.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how much you heard, Eridos, but I shared with Kerrigan after she had said that she lost her mom and you lost your mom.
I did not hear anything Kerrigan said or you, but that's okay. I'll watch it tomorrow.
Okay. I was just letting her know, like, how much I feel for you guys because my mom is my world. She raised me single parent, and she's really, really sick right now. And so I came to this university hoping that this chance would provide some sort of, fundage or means to help, get her better. And I've done shameful things in my past that I'm not proud of.
I get that. We've all done shameful things in our past.
Oh, fuck.
My mom was my world too. I mean, yeah, I've fucked some people that I feel shameful of. Oh, was that the fuck comment?
I'm gonna start yelling.
Whoa.
No. Fuck. No.
Whoa.
And start running out the door.
And I'm going to go grab Thule.
I'm following.
Kerrigan, don't go alone. Kerrigan, don't go alone.
I'm already gone.
I'm
running after her. I'm faster than all y'all.
I'm grabbing Thule and I'm trying to fill Thule in.
Beatty.
Baby,
What, babe?
baby.
What?
There's
Let's go.
a
Where are we
purple
going?
dragonborn moving in the ruins, and we just saw this big poof of light. I come with me. Come with me.
All right,
You
I'm on
can't
my
let
way.
Kerrigan go by herself.
Okay, what about the other two?
We're
Well,
already
running
caught.
anyway. Yeah.
I'm caught up to Kerrigan by now. My movement speed is faster than hers.
I'm
Baby,
sure.
throw me over your shoulder. I can't run fast.
I've been dashing.
All right, I grab the little one, throw it on my shoulder, and move. I'm at movement speed plus 10. So, nope, I'm not yet. Just kidding.
As I'm running, I'll shout out. What are we running for?
Kerrigan's running.
Gyarados, now.
I'm with Kerrigan. I don't know.
I'm gonna yell to Gyarados, don't go in front of me. You don't know what's going on. Just stay with me.
Do we
I'm right
need
behind,
a
I'm right beside
plan?
you. All I got is my horns, so I don't know what's going on.
Okay, as you guys make your way across the common area, you see people starting to look up, and because everyone saw this flash of light, and now they all see you running. You guys make your way to the restricted area where the runes are, following Kerrigan. We're gonna take a break.
Dun dun dun.
All right.
Awesome. I'm gonna restart my computer.
Chapter 2.
Nope,
No.
we're not doing it.
Oh, I love your dedication, though. Ready to go.
My friend
immediately.
Willow
Damn it.
woke up
I'll be
then
back.
and
Restarting.
grinned at me. She flipped her long waist leg, waving black hair with pink streaks and open. Do you want to go with me?
Am I loading
Yeah.
still?
Oh,
Yeah,
Okay.
I've got it.
That was
Whoa,
creepy.
JP,
That was creepy.
Jesus, wow.
I didn't mean it like that, you dirty, dirty man.
Yeah,
Hey,
you did. You meant it like that.
yeah, point of personal privilege. Yeah, you fucking did.
You're gross. You don't have to be this way. And
He
we're
does,
back.
Oh, wait, no, we have one more sentence till it's done.
Yes, one more.
Okay, fine.
Okay, one more chapter. She wants one more chapter.
One more sentence.
All right, can I just do the author's note at the beginning of the chapter 3, please?
Sure.
Yes,
Do it,
but
do
you
it,
gotta,
do
you gotta
Alright,
yell.
Chapter 3. Yep, if it's in capitals, I have to yell. Author's note. Stop flaming the story, preps, okay? Otherwise, thanks to the Gothic people for the good reviews. Thanks again, Raven. Oh, yeah. BT dubs. I don't own this or the lyrics for Good Charlotte.
Oh my god.
And everything I mispronounced is how it is written.
Okay, and on that note, you guys have made your way
Making my way.
Torture's over.
You guys have found your way in front of the ruins. In front of you, you see Jacob, and he looks over at Kerrigan and he goes, "You know what this is, right?"
Reminder: Jacob is the meditation guru. He teaches like the calmness and all that
No,
stuff.
He teaches the communists?
he's the
Calmness.
You
magic.
mean Cody?
He's the magic.
Cody, sorry, yeah,
No.
Cody. You see Cody.
Cody is the
Oh,
magic
Cody.
teacher. She's
Okay,
right.
Sorry.
Cody's a
Jacob
little
is monk.
arrogant.
You see
I have my
Cody.
notes.
Yeah, Cody's a fuckhead.
Yeah,
You see
Cody's
Cody.
arrogant.
Cody looks.
That's
He
Cody.
ignores the rest of you, and he looks right at Kerrigan and goes, "You know what this is, right?"
Yes. Fuck.
This didn't. I wasn't expecting it to be this fast. I wasn't expecting this to happen this quickly.
Yeah,
What's
me
the worst
fucking
thing?
either.
Insane. Things.
So what do we do?
What's
Fool and
going
I
on?
caught up with them yet?
Yeah, you guys are all caught up.
Okay, so I'm like
There
tapping
isn't-
Fool to set me down, and I'm going up to Kerrigan. I'm like, WTF?
Things.
Can we save him? Is there anything we can do?
He would have had to agree on his own accord, and so I don't know if there's anything that you can do.
What happened?
I'm gonna try and run through.
Run through what?
Oh,
Run.
what up?
Kerrigan,
Where are you
I'm gonna
going?
run through.
Kerrigan, fill us in. What's going on? Don't do this alone.
I'll try and grab her.
Make a grapple check.
What do I do?
Just roll a dexterity.
Technically opposed. Are we doing opposed dexterity checks?
Yeah, do opposed dexterity.
I mean,
Okay.
if you're trying to grab her, I'm gonna jump in front of her.
19.
Ooh, shit. I gotta roll high. This is dexterity.
Bite her ankles. I will bite her ankles.
I mean, if I'm included in this roll, jumping in front of her, I got 17 plus 4.
Or I'll pussy punch her. One of the two.
I got. You're gonna hoof her? Jesus. I got a
Fucking
15 on my dex check.
Okay, so you go to grab her, and like she does a she jukes you and goes past. As she does that, you actually see you, and as she goes to juke you, she runs right into Kerrigan, and Jacob and Cody is gonna be like, "No, wait, don't go in there. We don't know what's gonna come out."
I should have stopped this. I should have done something.
What should you have done, Kerrigan? What's going on?
Yeah, snapping at people.
Jacob's gonna look
What
over and
do you
be
mean?
like,
How much time do we have?
Cody.
Cody's gonna look over and go, "Okay, listen. So your friend is gone.
Who?
Ra.
We know Raw. What?
God damn it.
Did he? What happened? What happened to him?
We were boys.
He made a pact.
With who? With another
Or
team?
what?
With a god.
with a goddess, with a god, and
I mean, I made a pact with a goddess, and all it cost me was my morning.
We don't have time for that.
Not the time, fool.
That was an amazing zinger. We'll talk about it later.
it's a.
I look at Cody and I'm just like, do we need weapons?
You need way more than weapons, dude.
Well, what do we need to do? Like, do we need to get other teams involved? What's going
No.
on?
Let's get the other teachers. Cody, do you have message?
I do.
Okay, do you have anything bigger? Can you get a hold of who we need to get a hold of to contain this?
Here's a question: do you want him alive or dead?
Define him if we've already lost him.
Yeah, you said we lost him. Kerrigan, what? I don't know what the basis is of this.
What
Okay,
is your
call
so
on this?
you guys, I'm sure that you guys saw him today, right?
Yeah, he was doing.
Yeah, for a bit.
Yeah, you saw the
Earlier,
sword
yeah.
that he had.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sword was a living weapon, and it was a font of evil to the Spider Queen, and he made a pact with the Spider Queen, and things can get really, really, really bad.
You know, who is this?
I'm sorry.
Spider Queens?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
sorry. I know that's
We're
not
gonna-
the point. Continue.
So, listen, there are a couple of things that I can do right now. I can bind him to whatever realm he's in right now, but doing that is going to make him get stronger. And I don't know what he's doing there. I don't know what machinations and what things that she is going to do to him while he's there. And quite frankly, I'm scared. And
We're not worried about your emotions. We're worried about the options. What's going on?
so again, I can bind him to the plane that he's in. The other issue is that these things tend to, when one crosses over, something comes back this way. And so I don't know what has come back this way.
Is there any reasoning with him as he is?
It really depends. Whether he is
Can we?
whether he has consummated his pact, which I believe, if I'm not mistaken, he may have done so unknowingly.
Well,
Was
that's rape,
this-
and that's wrong. So
Was this something that was brought to the attention of or was known to possibly happen by the staff?
Well, here's the thing. Like, it's only been...
Yes or no?
Wait. Will you let me finish, please? I just found out about an hour and a half ago. And I haven't really had time to tell anyone what was going on because I was trying to figure out and hoping that we could kind of keep this in check. Me and Kerrigan had a conversation, and I kind of let her know what was going on. I didn't say anything to anyone else yet, but now I kind of have to because...
yeah,
You
I'm gonna
think?
take a page from my little loves book and say you need to update that status and get some people over here to help us with this. Can you close the hole between the realms?
it's...
He's right.
There's a reason we told you guys not to go into this area to begin with. And we were hoping that it would be something that nobody would do, that you would just know when we say don't do something, but we should have fucking known. We're dealing with fucking
Yeah, tell a bunch of teenagers in their respective races
Okay, well-
not to do something and what's going to happen. Come
We're
on.
beyond hoping. Now it's time to action. What's next? What are our options? We got a
I
chance
don't
to
know.
what?
Listen, I don't know what's next. I don't know.
Kerrigan,
Okay, so you said
Kerrigan.
you can bind him.
Yes.
What's the other option?
The other option is that we go to where that
To kill
is
him.
and kill him.
Kerrigan, you seem to have a little bit of knowledge as to what's going on. What are your thoughts?
Round 2.
All I know is I found Ra pissed in the room. I went to go talk to Cody, and Cody made me promise that he didn't make me. He asked me to promise that I would kill Ra if I had to.
Okay.
Okay,
And so
Evil
I
Sword,
think-
Spider Queen, Dark Secrets, Kill Raw.
Cody, it's most assuredly going to get worse if it's left alone. Right?
Right?
Can you guarantee that if you bind it, it goes away? If we kill him, will it go away?
I don't know that you can at the point that you're at right now. I'm going to be honest with you. If I
And the goal is
bind
to
it,
bind him.
if I bind him, I mean, you guys have seen him fight. So, do you think you could take him?
It's 5v1, so probably. Unless it is Lolth or the Spider Queen that you've said, and then no.
So here's the deal. Here's what I can do. I will close the rift that he went through, and you guys can see behind you. There's this like weird shimmer.
I vote kill him. I vote we do this now before it gets bad. Gets way worse.
There's maybe an option on the table though of where we just send him through the rift.
He's already in the rift. Salvation is currently without. It's not there.
From the reading I was able to do, what would I think that the recommended course of action would be?
From the reading that you would have, you would know, and I didn't say anything about this before, obviously, that doing a pact with doing a pact in the manner in which he did would imbue him with a lot more strength and powers than he had currently, or that he had when you guys fought him. The right course of action, I would say, in my opinion, and the right course of action would be that you guys work on getting yourselves stronger in order to.
What would the book have said? Would the book say take him down?
The book would say take him down as quickly as possible.
So I'll relay. And from the reading Cody gave me, it sounds like we should take him down as soon as possible, but it also sounds like we don't have the ability.
Can we gather the people that do? We have a staff of teachers.
And
Cody,
teams of students.
Cody, you have spells to get a hold of people. Can you get a hold of someone to help? Binding this, closing the rift isn't going to work if they can come back. Having an evil deity that, hey, guess what? Gods are real, guys. Having an evil deity just appear whenever, carte blanche, and have access to not only the facility but a person in it seems bad.
This is okay. I'm going to give you more information than you need right now, but
I don't like that.
But here,
yes, Cody, give us information.
Here's the deal, and I'm going to give it to you plain, and I hope that your brains can comprehend what the fuck I'm about to tell you. Shit's getting bad. I don't know if you've noticed things in the world have been a little fucking crazy. Like before we brought you guys here, these are all signs that something is going to happen, and we're not quite sure what it's going to look like or what it's doing. Now I'm starting to think that maybe forces of evil are starting to gather strength and gather people to fight on their side, and they're gonna hold on to these people until they're ready to make their move. And so
Is that what we're losing students to?
fucking Armageddon is coming. No. I mean, yes and no.
When you say Armageddon,
I say it's
you
about to
mean-
fucking go down.
so the dream I had a couple nights ago was real.
What dream?
There was a blood red sky, mushroom clouds, screams, terror, just teeth
Did anybody
formed
else
into a smile.
Did anybody else have something like this?
No.
I've been sleeping pretty shitty, but no bad dreams like that. Fuck, I owe at least my grandma some sort of apology. What? No, we're gonna touch base on the fact that apparently deities are real. We're gonna cycle back to this after we figure this out.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he's gonna grab Fool's hand and just like hold tight to him while we're trying to figure out what the next step is.
It's like
Listen,
my
listen, I
holding a
know.
child.
Look, here's the deal. I need you guys not to say anything.
No,
I can't make that promise.
I don't think I have any incentive from this place. I've
My
had no
mom is
guarantee that
out
we're going to
there.
get stronger. I've had no guarantee that what we've been brought together into a team arbitrarily based on nothing other than what some sort of analysis that we aren't privy to. We've lost 2 people now. 2. Cody, 2. We don't even know where one of them is. And now we lost Ra to a dark goddess that apparently was something that could have been brought up at a staff meeting at fucking some point.
Hello, we also have these cell phones that you could have like messaged us. A thread, maybe a student union. I don't know.
We didn't know this was going to happen right now. Here's
And
the thing.
That's not fine, but I understand you don't know what is going to happen right now, but you're asking us to keep a secret after you told us.
I don't
that
want
this
to
could possibly lead to the end of the world.
We don't want to panic everyone. We don't want to cause mass confusion, mass hysteria. Like we're trying to handle this quietly and get a group of people together to, to rise in the ranks and fight, evil. And it sounds like
secondary point. The rest of campus isn't going to notice this going on at the edge of the forbidden zone.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. And you guys see there's like a group of people that are starting to come up. Yes, but I'm not talking to them right now. They don't know what's happening.
They just know Maddie's blurry.
I turn to Kerrigan and I'm, whatever you decide, I'm with you, girl.
Sometimes my shifting gets really wonky.
Me?
Listen, I want you guys.
Yeah.
I know that I can be.
You know the most about this.
I know that I can be a bit of a jerk. I get that.
bit.
I get it. But I really just want you guys to understand the seriousness of this, and this can't go anywhere. Do you
Okay.
know what would happen to the world if they knew Armageddon was on the way? Like, for real.
Rough
Nothing.
can't.
Armageddon's on the way every 4 years.
Sorry, but my mom is still out there. Like, I can't leave her completely defenseless.
Okay, so how long do we have to keep this a secret until we're strong enough to go in and take care of it?
Yes.
And do you have a
When's
timeline for that?
I don't have a timeline. So, what we have noticed, and I don't know if you guys have been paying attention to the the sky or anything, but like there are signs, and one of the signs that we've been watching is the Northern Lights, the Aurora Borealis, and it's
Yeah, they're beautiful. They've
they
been
are
coming
they're
through. Yeah.
they're beautiful, but I don't know if you've noticed lately, they've been turning colors.
That's what they do. More explanation, please.
Probably some sort of chemical response in the
It's-
atmosphere.
Pause. Right now, group. We keep this secret. We go in and fight. We're drawing a crowd. I can't. I'm not gonna sit here and discuss it while we draw a crowd. Let's make this call.
Fine.
Guys, can we
see
go
you
back
later.
to? Can we go back to my tower, please? Can we do this in my tower?
We're making
Whatever.
this
Seal
decision
it
right now.
first.
Are we going in?
You said
Seal it.
you see
Kerrigan,
him.
we're sealing it.
We're sealing it.
Seal
I'm
it.
with Kerrigan.
I turn
I
over.
squeeze Vinny's hand and say, I'm with Kerrigan.
I turn over.
Same.
You see Cody turn around, and he draws a couple of runes in the air, and you see that this crack that's like this wavy crack that happens to just be like in the air, close up, and a small piece of like looks like a lamp or something of some sort falls to the ground and lands at Kerrigan's feet.
Don't touch it.
I hand you my pouch. Be like, I wouldn't touch that with your hands.
Cody, we need an explanation for the crowd, and then we'll go to the tower. You want this a secret? My silence can be bought temporarily. But we need some sort of diversion here.
Okay.
While Sage is saying that, I'm gonna take the pouch and pick up the lamp.
Okay. Pick up the lamp. You've got it in the pouch.
Pick up the lamp.
You guys turn. Cody goes over to the crowd and is like, "Hey guys! So the reason that we tell you guys to stay out of the restricted zone is because sometimes there are these like weird storms that come through, and we have to quell them down. And so basically, stay out of there. We never know. You never know when it's gonna happen. They're really dangerous, but everything's fine now. I've got it taken care of. We're all good. Thank you so much. Go back to enjoying your free day. Don't forget tonight there is that there's that mixer.
Mixer. There you go, Cody. You got this, buddy.
That mixer, and he's and go have fun. It's fine. And then he just gets up and he starts walking like into the Mage's Tower, and he turns back to you guys and is like,
Oh,
you
we're
guys hear?
following.
You guys each hear in your head, "Are you coming or what?" And he just continues walking.
I nod, and then I give my best/worst smile. It's gonna be bad because I have lots of teeth, and my parade wave past all the people. Following Cody.
I'm holding on to Thul's hand, so I'm following along with him.
I'm gonna stay for a second.
I'm not moving yet. I'm
gonna stay
choosing
with
for
Kerrigan.
what currently. They'll be fine. They can get notes. It'll be a minute. What happened? Someone. Anyone. What happened?
Who's where? Minnie and Thul have followed Cody.
Mm-hmm.
So Erdos
I'm right
and
next to you.
Sage and I
Yeah,
stayed.
we stayed behind. I saw you pocket the thing. Great thinking on that, Erdos. But what just happened? Did our teammate? I'd call him a friend. We've only known him for a couple days. What happened?
He made a pact with a spider, as far as I can tell, and I don't like spiders.
He made a pact with an evil goddess.
And that gave him fucking, and then just Shazam. Now he's possessed
power.
by the evil. Yeah, great.
Big power.
Cool. So we made a so he made himself. I'm not even saying we made him a supervillain. He made himself.
I
bad.
didn't want to say anything. I was hoping.
I feel
was
like
hoping
this would have
anything
come
would
up in the team meeting had it not have occurred right then.
Makes me question what happened to his last team.
No, I looked into that. What happened to his last team was for sure they died of the food. I actually
Okay.
asked around the teachers. Got a straight answer for once out of the staff. So this just happened. This is how quickly this can just happen. Kerrigan, you saw him today. Was he fine? Was he unusually angry? Like what happened?
He was irate. He was going off at Cody, calling him and
What was he at Cody for?
insolent child. He wanted to learn how to use that new sword.
Okay. Looks
Cody
like...
didn't want to show him.
Did Cody know what it was? Oh no, he said he knew what it was.
He knew what it was. I mean, he turned to me and told me that I would have to kill him if he turned evil. Ra was pretty pissed about that.
Looks like he found somebody to teach him a sword.
That's very fair on being pissed about that, considering I think each of us have been told by other people that we have to die at some point. Ballparking it. Cool. All right.
Has
Cody,
anybody else told you had to die?
me?
We
Oh,
all
I
are going to die at some point.
Are you talking to me out of character right
Yes.
now, JB? I never got a chance to share that. We made a running joke. Currently, every time Sage has exposition, something else happens. And it's every time. It is every time. There was a team meeting where everyone got to share something, and then it got to Sage, and then Raw happened. But yeah, back to
Dan, that's
back
What
to
do you
in
mean?
character.
I don't think anyone has told me that I have to die. What are you talking
that
about?
someone else is gonna kill you? This place is awful. No, just me? Alright. Well,
I mean, we got to die at some point. Like,
not
nobody
my
lives
point,
forever.
Gyarados. Not my point. If you go
Oh.
and you have a teammate that says, if this happens, I will kill you. I swear.
And that's happened to you?
Not necessarily a teammate.
Then who?
Well, okay, roughly, that's not what happened with us, Kerrigan. Yes, it's an if-then statement. You did not say you'd kill me. You explicitly stated that you would make me in so much pain. I'm talking actual visceral kill. But, yeah. Aside from that, okay.
Okay, no.
We need more information.
We're a team now. You don't get to have random people threatening to kill you without letting us know that, because
That
at the
wasn't
very
here.
least, we might get in the line of fire.
That wasn't here. That was before. No. If I thought it would affect anything here, I'd bring it up again. My point is that I can understand how he would feel kind of fucking angry. That was the only reason I brought it up. I understand that he would feel pretty angry. Any of us would if someone right next to you was like, yeah, I promise I'll kill you if you do this. Which I understand if a teacher tells you that, that's fucked, but you know, what are you gonna do? So this is bad. And now we have to keep silent about it and get stronger.
Although we could use it to our advantage.
Cool. We could. I like Erados, that is surprisingly cunning out of you. I don't mean that as a dig.
Yeah.
I really can't talk without insulting people.
So you should work on that.
You're not here.
It's all right. I mean, you know, there are things that we want in this place, so let's use it to our advantage.
I agree, but we need to be careful on this. What did you grab? I saw you grab something. I didn't see what it was.
What'd you say? It was a lamp?
It's a lamp.
Lamp.
Could you describe the lamp, Jason?
It is.
I love lamp.
It is a.
Do you really love the lamp, or does it just look like Minnie?
It is a. It's a.
Because it's short.
Because
It
it's
is
short.
a small. It's a small.
It has a
lamp.
it has a broken fuse. Yeah.
It is
Let
a
him
small
talk.
lamp. It almost looks like a lantern.
It doesn't talk
That
back.
was good.
And it is. There is a space for a wick on the inside, and you see or like
Hey, you can put your wick in it.
oil. Oil at the bottom of it.
Yeah, it's
Well
self-oiled.
lubricated.
It
Self-oiled,
is- Huh?
right? It's self-oiled. I like it.
Okay, we'll stop.
Thank you.
I've infected the party.
It is like it's got
You
gold.
turned
It's like
an
gold
innocent lamp
inlay,
into a
and there are
very
these-
erotic thing.
There are these red rubies around the top of it.
Do they have
it's relatively small. It's small for what you would think a lamp would be. And it's got a hook that goes on the top.
Okay.
Um,
Okay. And all right. Well, did Cody see you get that? Did anyone see him get that?
Cody did see him get it.
Okay. Fuck. All right. End result. Unfortunately, like, not necessarily a promise is a promise, but I'm all for nipping this in the bud before it becomes an actual galactic threat. Man, I need to brush up on my comics. This shit's weird.
I agree, but we just need to make sure we go prepared. Because if he has a deity helping him, we're going to need more than just a bow and a couple of arrows.
You're right. We need friendship. And a missile.
A missile would
Friendship
be
for
nice.
everyone. Do we need a
Friendship is
Damien?
magic.
You're still not here. You left us.
I can't help it. Sorry.
We should probably catch up to them.
I don't know
Yeah.
what the fuck I'm doing here. I just have a little fire. I'm not gonna be a help in this. What the fuck
We don't
is he
know
doing
yet.
asking an 18-year-old with a sight to kill somebody? What the fuck is happening?
Also, yeah, this is a school with tons of people at varying stages, like varied lives. Erdos, you're how old? 25?
Something like that.
Something like that. She's 18.
I
Fool
kind
and
of lost
Minnie
track of a few years. I don't know.
are, well, they're thinny. And,
Thinny.
thinny. Because mule sounds awful. Now,
Yeah, I prefer thinny.
I prefer Thinny too. So Thinny's over there. Should we really let Thinny be the ones gathering all the information? Not for nothing.
Well, the any
Maybe
part
we
of that
should go join
might be
them.
able to
Any part of
retain
that
some
would
of
be
that.
great. I'm not discrediting Thule on this,
Well,
but I think we should all be there for this. Again,
I
everything I
agree.
say just sounds like an insult. It most of the time isn't.
And as we're walking, you're right, Kerrigan. He shouldn't have been asking you alone.
Yeah, that's fucked. He should have informed the staff immediately if he thought it was a real threat. Not involve a student, regardless of who was involved. That's shitty.
But we are stronger together.
Also, something else to concentrate your rage on. This situation.
As you guys make your way finally into the Mage's Tower, you guys notice that rather than the large ballroom-esque scene that you normally would get, what you see is a set of plush couches. They're really like they look like dark clouds. And you sit in them. You guys all kind of come in and file your seats in, and you see Cody is sitting at the head, and Thule and Minnie are kind of on this couch, just like love seat, with each other, and they're talking. They're kind of talking in about like making what small talk you could be making at this point. You guys walk in, and he goes, Okay, finally we can get started. Tea? Do you guys want tea? Coffee? A
No.
drink?
Yes.
What do you want?
I would take
Whiskey.
tea with whiskey.
She's
Okay.
too young. I had to say it. It had to be said once.
He like waves his hand, and you see this bottle of whiskey just come kind of floating down towards you, and then you see coming from another side from behind you a teacup and a tea, like a saucer and a teapot, and it pours the tea for you, and he says, put as much in there as you want. Listen, usually I would be like, you're too young for that. I don't drink, obviously, but
Why do you have this?
because not everybody that comes here is my
That's
age.
fair. Great. You're an amazing host.
I just grabbed the bottle and
I let her pour first.
I'm gonna grab it back. Pour some tea.
Can I have
With
some
whiskey,
soju cold?
Sure.
And
And
thank
and
you.
you see like coming up from the ground is like these wisps of clouds, and they kind of make a table on in front of you, and you see these like ice cubes form from the clouds and the vapor, and you see this bottle of soju that comes down and like lands into this ice bath, and he says, give it a few minutes, please. He says, what about anyone else?
They drink each other in more than anything else.
Okay, yeah, I've heard.
Sorry, I won't speak for you two. I've done that a lot today. Also, we can talk about one thing real quick. Not the right time fool, but an excellent singer. Very proud. That was amazing. Liked it. Like, we need to work on timing, because it felt like an Avengers threat level scenario there. And
Oh, good. You
good
guys
good
can
time to
be.
equip it.
You guys can be study buddies then.
That sounds awful. I retract my statement if I must. Not because of you. I don't like studying.
Erdos, and he goes like this, and he brings down, and there is a horn. I figured I would give you the drinking goblet of your people, and there's a horn that comes down, and it's filled to the brim with a whiskey.
It's just
Sweet.
on the side. It just says your Uncle Lyle. He just because their
Hey,
horns molt, and then they just hollow it out.
And he says, "Don't worry, that won't it won't go empty. You're fine."
The shit.
Neither will your bottle of soju. You're fine. And then he goes, "Oh, sorry, forgot." And he snaps, and you see these like beautiful ornate goblet comes up, and he goes, "Okay, now
Fuck, I love magic.
I'm gonna tell
Sorry.
you everything that I know and everything that I'm trying to do." Look, and you guys notice what you've noticed is like, whereas Cody's a dick 9 times out of 10, and Kerrigan, you have seen this, but no one else has really seen this. That facade changes.
No, he was
becomes-
great in the class that we were in with him.
Yeah, but
Alright.
yeah, that he is warm and very contrite, very much like knows he fucked up. And he says, "Listen, so here's what we know. A couple of years ago, we noticed that the Aurora Borealis was, yes, it changes colors on a regular basis, but if you've noticed it, for the last couple of years, it's sort of stayed the same color. At first it was a blue, and then it's kind of faded into like a green. And over the last couple of days, we've noticed it's starting to turn colors again, and it's moving towards like a yellowish color right now. So what we think is that's kind of like a countdown. So we've been kind of watching the sky. It's one of the reasons why Adventure University is here, because it's kind of the best spot in the contiguous United States that we can see and kind of monitor these things. And we've also noticed that, there are, viruses that are getting stronger and stronger, and things. We just had a fucking pandemic. We've noticed that the weather has been getting fucking ridiculous. We say climate change and all of that stuff, but really we think that everything is all connected. So with that being said, we knew that we didn't have a way to stop what was happening. We couldn't stop Armageddon from coming, but what we thought we could do was train people who were magic, who either had a proclivity for magic or something in their genetics that would cause them to be like good fighters or good in whatever role they chose, and train them up so that they would be ready when this happened. Because right now, we've got all of our military and all of those things. Shut up. Damn it, you. We don't know what we're getting into. So we thought this would be kind of the best way, and we didn't want to cause a panic. I feel really guilty that I made you guys keep that secret, but it's really important that we not cause a panic.
Like a panic worse than the pandemic, we're currently still.
Yeah. Think about it. If you knew that the end of the world was coming and there's nothing that you could do about it, what would you do?
I'm a millennial gator. I would accept it because now I don't have to retire.
Millennigator.
Do what I needed to survive.
I've
what does that look like?
Seen what people do when their beliefs are challenged or what they think are confirmed.
Yeah.
I think this would get a lot worse.
Touching base on that, the mass populace cannot know that deities are for sure real, let alone the evil ones. How many are you confirmed that are real, Cody?
For the evil ones, there are at least 3 that we know of.
Cool.
I mean, could the thing we
book?
Could the lamp we picked up help in some way?
Interestingly enough, remember when I said
it?
to you that when something goes through, something else has to come back.
Oh God.
The reason that I let you guys pick that up is because I honestly think, and I can't be certain, I think you had something, you have the power of fire inside of you. Obviously from your hair and all of that, you've got all kinds of, and that is a relic of Ifrit.
What is
Who's
that?
that?
Ifrit is a fire spirit. It's not a god, it's a fire spirit. And I think if you meditate and light the wick on that candle, on that thing, you may be able to give you some power that you need to help this out.
Cody, are you telling her to rub that lamp?
No, I told her to light it. Are you listening?
Is it
No.
dangerous?
It could be. But you guys are all here. It could be. I mean, it wouldn't be dangerous in the sense that it's not evil.
But it's trapped evil, yes or no?
No, it's not trapped. That's not trapped evil. Ifrit is as neutral. Can be used for good or evil. And I think that with your friend here, I don't sense much evil in her. So I think
I'm not worried about her. I'm worried about Ra.
I didn't say that in character.
I'm worried about Ra that you bound in that lamp.
No, Ra's not in the lamp. Ra's in
The forbidden,
Ra's on another plane of existence.
the
right now.
ruins. Oh. Other
Okay.
forbidden. Okay.
I'm not smart. I missed that.
So it's her lamp. That is what you're saying.
Yes, that lamp is hers.
That lamp is hers.
What if it
So-
goes wrong?
And you want her to light it.
Given everything that just happened without
Exactly.
any sort of identification of the item whatsoever.
What happens if the lamp like consumes and burns everything down?
No,
what
no.
happens?
What I'm saying is the lamp is a focus for Ifrit.
You can forgive us for being paranoid.
Absolutely, yes.
I would
Can
say
I
it's up
can I
to
try and
Kerrigan.
think of what I would know about a Freet real quick?
Sure.
What would I roll here?
I mean,
Arcane, Arcana.
I knew that he could turn evil. I should have followed him. I should have stopped him. I should have done something. If this helps,
No,
then I'll
no,
do it.
no. Listen, it was
No,
my fault. I
Kerrigan,
should not have
no.
put that on you.
It's a 20.
It's a 20.
Unnatural.
A natural
Not
20.
nat-
So yeah,
Not natural. Not
unnatural 20. So
Dirty 20.
you
Dirty.
know,
Thank you. I couldn't think of the word.
you would know from. There's not really from like children's stories. You've heard of, in video games and things like that. You would know that Ifrit is a fire spirit. It is a strong fire spirit. It has been used for both evil and good. Usually in a lot of Middle Eastern stories, things like that you may have come across in your travels and in your reading, that a lot of these spirits are based on the will of the user.
So it's
And-
like a genie. I mean, is that why it's in a damn lamp?
So, okay,
So, in
not
other words, there's a genie in the bottle.
okay. So not for
and
nothing.
you've got to
then,
rub it the
'cause
right way.
This is the we have to light it. Weren't you listening?
Cody said that. I didn't say that.
Well, this is all the stuff that I've remembered, and I'll
Okay.
turn and be like, so if I'm remembering correctly, intent and temperament is really important when she lights this. Maybe not right now when we're all frazzled to shit,
Yeah,
We're screwed.
No, I didn't say do
and
it right now.
we're in a mind-altering, possibly life-shattering event scenario. And Kerrigan, this is not your fault.
Also, minorly inebriated in a mage tower, so not the place to do it.
Maybe the place to do it, not the right time. This feels like a good place to do it. If you're gonna open a magic lamp, maybe a mage tower.
Fair.
I don't think that right now would be the time to do it. I would definitely tell you guys to come. We can come back and do that. You may have to battle the spirit itself to bend it to your will. But
I knew it. Fucking damn it.
Can you give us the fine print clause information, please?
Okay, so here's what we know about binding spirits and things like that. Your chosen class was Blood Hunter, right?
Yeah, but I still don't understand exactly what that means.
So there'll be a ritual that we'll do. We won't do it today, but there'll be a ritual that we do that will bind that spirit to you, and then that will imbue your blood with specific powers. And you then will be able to use your own blood to imbue your weapons. So you've got that scythe there, right? Like,
Yeah.
yeah. So you'll be able to like imbue your weapon with your blood and create, do curses on people and create, abilities for your weapon and things like that. It'll also give you some magic as well. So like, we won't do it today. I want to make sure that all of you are ready to assist when you can, in this. We want to make sure that everything is going well.
I would like to put down my teacup and pick up the bottle.
Sounds like a bottle moment.
This is just the first part of what we were trying to do, and again, I want to stress to you guys that whatever's going to happen is going to happen. We just want to make sure that you're ready for it. And I know that, myself and the rest of the staff have been kind of vague on things, but we've been vague
bit.
for a reason.
So Is
Well,
it
I
going to
think
be
from now
told?
on we need full honesty.
Is it
Yes.
going to be told to the other staff that we are in the know?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank
Are you
God.
going to get in trouble for that?
Yes.
Can
Good.
you give Kerrigan an apology for doing that?
Yes.
I would, but I've been banned on giving apologies, so I can't.
No, Jason has. Cody is fully okay with doing it.
Kerrigan.
Also, you need to hydrate and stretch.
It's really okay.
No, that's fucked up. A teacher shouldn't ask you to kill another student.
Kerrigan, I that was wrong of me, and I should not have done that. I was scared, and I was worried, and like I said, I didn't think it was going to happen this fast. I didn't think it was going to go like that. I thought that there would have been time that I could have made some decisions and figured some things out and really done my best. And you guys start to see like his eyes kind of well up. So I thought there was more. I thought I had more time, and that wasn't. I didn't expect it to go this way, and I'm sorry. And to all of you, I'm sorry. That we've been so vague. I hope you understand the reason why vagueness was kind of what we were doing.
This is honestly my favorite teacher interaction that we've had, since it's the only one that I've believed.
Do you
Your turn.
know?
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Do you know what happens when someone like me loses their temper without extra power?
Yeah. Yeah. I do.
Big bada boom.
And you want me to take on more?
You might. I want you to learn to harness that power.
I told him if he pissed me off, I would maim him.
Mm-hmm.
Today. Today, I said that.
Oh, that happened?
Yeah.
I should not have said that.
It wasn't without grounds.
You
I believe
haven't
that.
seen what happens.
You're right. I haven't.
But I want listen. So here's what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna do something that I said I wasn't gonna do. And when I
Give
met
us
you
magic
guys,
items.
I'm sorry.
What? Sorry, go.
And when I met you guys, I definitely wasn't going to do it. But I feel responsible, and so I'm gonna teach you guys. I'm gonna go with you, and we're gonna all train together. We're gonna face this.
There's gonna be a montage. Yes.
I'm gonna bring you
So,
into
What you're saying is that we're now, despite the leaderboard, the chosen class.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
No one's gonna know about it.
I'm actually taking you guys out of the running for that because you've already won. Congratulations.
Oh, cool. We won by.
Yay.
Damn it. We didn't even win by our own merit. This is crap. Okay, so.
Eridos, your
I
girlfriend is going to be
have a
pissed.
feeling we're gonna earn this.
Eridos' girlfriend.
Who's
Yeah,
Eridos'
Hazel.
girlfriend? Angel?
Hazel?
Who's Angel?
Hazel.
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 Oh.
Actually,
I got to learn my timing. I'm sorry. Sorry.
No, babe, that was good. That was good.
Okay, so you're going to be training us.
Yeah.
But what about not all of us are magically inclined. You're a teacher that teaches magic.
Yes.
Are we
For
going to
those of
get
you who
special-
aren't, I'm going to be overseeing your teaching. How about that?
If you want to help us to defeat something, I'm down. I want
think all the
a
help
little
we
bit
get.
of assurance, a little bit more assurance here. Can we get some sort of in the future? Can I come to who do I need to come to for knowledge?
So you've chosen Rogue, right?
Yes.
Okay, I will be talking with Laura to have her teach you. Normally she wouldn't teach beginners, but I'm gonna have her.
Yeah, we've had that discussion already.
Yeah. There's a teacher. There'll be a teacher for each of you that will take you under their wing, but I'm gonna oversee your team training.
Who are you teaching Kerrigan as well?
Yes, I will be teaching Kerrigan as well.
Okay, so you're the Blood Hunter teacher.
I know a little bit about it. I know enough to get started.
Enough to get started isn't giving me warm fuzzies.
Listen, there aren't very many blood hunters in the world.
Okay, I get it. I punch things, so it's easy to train me. You punch it, then you punch it again, and then you hit it with your tail, and maybe if you get an extra, you bite it. But, like, my little baby over there, she just rages and hits things. Like, we're easy to train. Point us in the right direction, and we hit shit. But, come on, you're talking about Blood Hunter here. We just learned about this thing, and you're telling me you have a little knowledge, and we're supposed to train her to tame not only her, and I don't mean this as an insult, we're to train her general Fire Genasi rage plus this new thing where she can make blood her weapon. That doesn't sound like something that you need a casual teacher for.
I agree with
and
you.
I mean none of that as an insult to you, Kerrigan. Like you've been given this and it sucks. I just don't want you to end up hurting yourself or one of us on accident because they gave you some tenpenny teacher.
I agree with you. And if there was someone here that was skilled in blood hunting, absolutely, I would have them do it. But I'm the most knowledgeable on it, as it is a weird amalgamation of magic, and so I'm who you got. And we'll do our best. I'm not going to say I'm always going to get it right.
Well, when do we start this?
We'll start.
I vote tomorrow.
Thule isn't wrong.
He's not wrong.
I could hurt all of them badly. They at least deserve the chance to bail.
Don't worry, hon. I'm resistant to most things.
Look, you're going to learn. We're getting specialized one-on-one teaching now. You will learn to harness this. You will learn to control it. You've got this.
It's definitely not you that I doubt.
I doubt.
It should be.
All I can do is prove to you that we're gonna do right by you as much as we can.
Do you know any sort of timeline before that rift comes back?
That rift won't come back.
That rift won't come back. Good. Does that mean the Forbidden Zone is no longer forbidden?
No, it's still forbidden.
Can you tell us why?
Because that wasn't the only piece of magical items that were there.
All right, cool. So in the shape of full transparency, and you do not have to tell us all now, just answer me one question. How well funded is this place?
Stop.
It's very well funded.
And you didn't build a wall around a place called the Forbidden Zone.
Next point, Cody.
Your contractor has to be killed.
At least twice.
That's not your fault, Cody. I am not mad at you for this. This is 100% whoever designed this place's fault. I'm just pointing out it's on every map. They could have just left it off the map. But if you have someone in a button and you have 30 people with a button and the button says don't press me, 20 people are pressing that button at some point.
So I have a question.
Okay. Yeah, Eridus' question. It's probably more important than my thing. It's fine. It's cool.
I mean,
Out of focus.
Talking about a wall in the past being built. Can't really do anything about it now.
I'm upset about the present. I can't really do much right now.
So, if we're now the winners, and we are now to be trained to be the best,
Like no one ever
And
was.
you
No
guys-
one ever was.
and you guys have unlimited funding or very well funded.
Like Batman or not Batman?
Like Tony Stark.
Is there a place that we can get better supplies than the stuff that we found in the training areas? Because those rusty old swords are not all that great.
My short sword's not even complete.
It's. Let me
So are
see
you
what I
going to
can
equip
do.
us like we need to do?
I can equip you. Yes, we can do that. But I'm gonna need you. Here's the deal. This is gonna be look. You guys got us. You guys have us by the balls. I get it. But at the same time, we're gonna need to see some work. So as you guys grow, your stock cache of weapons will grow as well.
Yeah, we'll play balls. That's fine.
Okay. Then you
And
have
just
my silence.
putting this out there, we're gonna need something better than these gray, disgusting things.
You're gonna wear those gray, disgusting things and be done with it. We're not that. Right now, you're undercover.
Good try, baby.
So, okay, magic is real. The basis of at least, because you glossed over the fact that evil gods are real. Is the Traveler real?
Who?
The Traveler. Is that? No? Okay.
I don't
never
know
mind.
what that is.
Is this Cody or Jason?
This is Cody.
Just something my grandma and my family. It's fine.
No.
No.
So,
well, growing up, we were taught that way long time ago, the first of our kind, the first shifters, the first real changelings, were all descended from a kingdom. We had there was a queen who had many children, and that queen's kingdom was coveted by outsiders. There was an uprising, and because of that, they vowed to kill everyone in her bloodline. And she prayed to anyone that could come and help her. And in front of her stood, the way I was told it was, stood a man in a cloak who said that I can make it so that your family never dies. Your family line will not die. But you will never share the same face again. You'll always know that you'll have a bloodline. But you won't know who they are. You can't ever find out. And she agreed. And there were there's 30 kids or so, 30 children. She was really old. And that was the first of us. That's what my grandma taught me growing up. I just thought it was a line of shit. But now that you're telling me that, this could be real, and I'll pull out my Traveler pendant, and it's just I don't have the picture in front of me, but it's just a pendant that represents the Traveler. And so it's said that each of us, is a descendant of, that family. Every time that there's another shifter, the Traveler kept his word. So if that's real, I want to know. If you don't know, that's fine.
I don't know, but would you allow me to do some research on that?
Yeah. As long as it doesn't impede with her training.
No, not at all.
Cool. Like I said, I think I owe my grandma an apology because I for sure thought that was shit.
I'll definitely do some research on that, and I'll get back to you. Give me some time. We'll circle back to that.
Probably the Loch Ness Monster's real.
Oh no, those are real.
Oh shit. This is a lot. My brain hurts. This is a lot to digest.
So much.
And on that note, guys, we're gonna end for the night. We'll pick this back up next week.
Chapter 3.
Dun, dun, dun.
Are we going to
Chapter
pick up at the
3.
same spot or a different spot? Like,
No, we're gonna pick up right there. We're gonna pick up. Okay, so
Can we time skip just a smidge?
yeah, what time skip
Well,
just a smidge?
okay, if we're time skipping, can I keep the horn?
Yes,
Okay,
Oh,
sweet.
can I get my glass?
Sorry.
yes.
Fuck yeah.
I have a
High-five.
never-ending goblet of whiskey.
No. You have a never-ending
Never-ending horn.
Horn of whiskey.
And it only needs to be referred as a never-ending horn. Never tell anyone that's anything's in it. Just that's Arios.
Well-
He has a never-ending horn.
How much are we going to time skip? Because Thule and I need to decide if Minnie and Thule are going to be where they're going to be along their relationship path.
Girl, it's been 3 days.
We in love. You leave us alone.
Someone
Love
else
at first
said it.
sight, okay?
Listen, Hazel said that Thule is mine.
Whatever.
Hazel
She
can kiss my
got moldy.
big scaly
Time
ass.
skip.
Hazel
Time
is
skip
going
and
to
a
kiss your big
string of
scaly ass.
mysterious murders and disappearances from all the women that have hit on Thule, even casually.
No, more like I cut all their hair off and shaved their heads.
Guys, this was a lot.
Yeah,
That's
that's
right.
a
Hazel
lot.
has
This
another
was a
set of
heavy
hair.
episode.
Bad for Kerrigan. Like, that's a lot on her poor, Genasi shoulders.
Yeah, why is it
there.
always Kerrigan, JB? God damn.
You know what
Do you
it is?
not want her to play this game or something?
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Jesus.
No, here's the
You
thing.
said
that's
you're not
interesting.
a sadist, but you are so mean to just one person.
Here's the thing.
And you're
that's-
like, oh,
I mean,
here's a
I'm
lamp.
here for it,
Grab
don't get me wrong.
Hey, light it on fire. Don't light it on fire right here in my study. I'm Cody.
Because we're going to have to fight something that comes out of it.
Oh,
Yeah.
all
Was-
of you will
was-
each have your moments. Don't get me wrong. I have ways to fuck with every single one of you.
I had my moment this session for sure.
Oh, wait,
Did
should we
you
sign
guys-
off before we start doing this?
Yeah, let's sign off,
Oh,
guys.
that's right.
Thank you
Okay.
so much for watching. We're gonna have we'll be back next week. God, where the fuck are we gonna go from here? Like, the cat's out of the bag.
On the night of the concert, I put on my black lace-up boots with